What is up, YouTube? It's your boy One Punch Gaming back here again with another YouTube video for you guys, and today I'm going over the Hunter Ranger. No, why did I say it? I'm around a tree and like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm going over the fucking Control Wizard build, and there's been a lot of rumors floating around, So like I hear shit. They're like, oh, Storm Spell Mage is way better than the Flame Master shit. No, it's not. Okay, it's really not. I personally think the Flame Master is better, and I obviously have proof. That's why I'm making this video. Massive AoE damage build for you guys, okay? You will definitely get top charts every time if you're spec the right way, have the right gear, and know the right loadout. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the right loadout and feats and everything. First off, powers. Conduit of Ice. This, I'm pretty sure you even use this whenever you go into Spellstorm Mage, so this should honestly be pretty obvious. You use that. First off, chill effects. Your damage is increased by every stack of chill effects, okay? So that's pretty, and it's AoE. This is an AoE build, okay? Let me just get that out of the way, even though it's in the title. A lot of people like to, oh shit, okay. AoE build, so pick that up, okay? And then you want to go, by the way, this is the exact order I use my powers, just so you guys know, the exact order. Use it the exact order, okay? So Conduit of Ice first and Icy Terrain. I'm pretty sure you also use this at Spellstorm Mage, so yeah, Icy Terrain should obviously be pretty obvious also. Going to Icy Terrain, I use Conduit of Ice. Icy Terrain is a close range ability, okay? So make sure you stay close for that, but I'll tell you why that's a good thing. Then Fanning the Flame, it's in my R1 slot. Now usually I don't know if a lot of people actually put it in their R1 slot, but I put it in mine because this is an AoE build and it spreads. Usually if you pop it, it just hits one person. Obviously you can spread it, like even so, like if it hits one person, but whenever whenever you use it in R1, it actually hits them and spreads to everybody around them. You don't even have to do anything. You can just like boom boom, okay, all AoE. So yeah, use that. So I usually use Conduit of Ice, Icy Terrain, and then pop Fanning the Flame. Now the only AoE move that we want to have on this loadout, I mean the only single target move, okay, Disintegrate. This is in my old slot. I usually pop this move last because it's a single target. It's kind of like a one shot depending on your gear and things like that. So this is like the move that you want to go to whenever you like, it's gonna refill faster than any move on your loadout, I am pretty sure. And it's a single target move and it does massive damage, like massive damage, okay? This is the reason why, even though it's an AoE loadout, it can still do massive damage to a single target. I cannot stress that enough. It's like both. It's a combination of both, but obviously leaning towards more AoE. But like if I had to compare the damage for AoE and single target, AoE's at the highest. Single target is probably like a little bit below the highest, okay? So yeah, go ahead, pick that up. And then my feats. Now do not like just focus on everything I say, because I did fuck up on the feats. I do realize this, okay? Don't fucking say shit in the comments. I do know, okay? All right, so yeah, just chill, okay? Just chill out. The first thing that you want to get is obviously Weapon Mastery, okay? And then spin 2 into that, because you have to spin shit to go into the next one. And then get Fight On, okay? So Weapon Mastery, spin 2 into that, Fight On. And then get Wizard's Wrath, okay? And then go into Blighting Power, and then you can max out Arcane Enhancement if you want, or you can go ahead and max out Learn Spellcaster. Do not go into Focus Wizardry. Now you can honestly take some out of Fight On if you don't want, like if you just you're focused on these two, you can obviously take some out of the encounter, because that's just cooldowns. It's not that important, you know what I'm saying? So you can go into that if you want, but do not put any points into Focus Wizardry. Why would you put, why? One Punch, I kind of fucks with that. I use it a lot. Your single target powers deal 30% more damage, and your area of effect powers deal 10% less damage. Why is that not good? We're an AoE build, okay? I technically you could go into this because you do have a single target move on your loadout, but it's not enough reason to go into that, okay? You're taking 10% less damage from your AoE effects, and that's basically every dungeon in the game, okay? So what you want to do is do not spec into that. Your single target powers do not matter. They do not matter. This is an AoE build anyway, okay? So you can take this out of that, put some more into that, put one into that. You can take some out of that, put some into that. It's preference. These three are preference. Whichever one you want to build it, you can build it however you want, but you do need Blighting Power, Wizard's Wrath, Controlling Action, and Weapon Mastery just because, you know, controlling action because you have to move on to the next one. You can put in that, but why would you put in that? I don't know. Okay, so your Paragon feats, these are important. This is the most important. Do not pay attention to whatever I have spec right now. Just listen to my voice. The whole bottom row. The whole bottom row, and then get the last one. You can go ahead and read why the whole bottom row is important and why you shouldn't spec into anything up here. Just the whole bottom row. You can go ahead and read it. You know, if you want to, go on there, read it before you spec into it if you don't trust me or something. But basically, all of these, I can promise you, do more damage, help you in some way in damage. I can promise you that, okay? Now, with the 16 that you'll have left over, or is it 14, one of those, you want to spec into bitter code, and then like this is just whatever you want, because this is not going to help you. This shit doesn't give you more damage, and it just makes, if you want to, you can spec into that, because you do use it on the loadout. I have to go back and show you guys the superchargers that I use, so you can spec into that. But these three really is, you can just put whatever you fucking want, to be honest. But we're here for Icy Veins, okay? When you activate an encounter power, all foes within 15 range of you have blank stacks of chill effect applied to them. Why would this help me? I wonder how would that help me if you know, like, makes sense now, doesn't it? Okay, this is a close range ability, you know what I mean, okay? So you're gonna have to get close anyway. So oh my, look, to put this into perspective, now like I said, I'm spec wrong. I don't have everything spec, so the footage I'm going to show you is raw footage. I did not use any action superchargers or anything like that, and it's not spec correctly, but it's still, you know, like spec good, just not perfect, okay? So just keep that in mind. But this will make you will crit for life, okay? You will crit for life. Spec into you will crit for life, okay? For life, okay? So whenever you have that, they'll be chilled. Oh my god, they will be chilled, guys. As soon as you see the little crit chill shit pop up, fanning the flame will destroy every single ad in your face. Like, I'm not even joking, okay? The move I use, if you're fighting a single target boss, use Ice Knife. If you're fighting area of effect people, use Furious Simulation, because that's area of effect and that single target is obvious. Okay, I think I've covered everything. If you guys have any questions, did I cover which ones? Okay, I use Swath of Destruction for obvious reasons, increases your smaller damage. And like I said, this is like a chill and fire you know, combination of, you know, mix. So you want to go into chill and you want to go into fire, so that's why you have that. And I got critical configuration, because you critically, it's crits, you know, it's shit. And you know, look, it says whenever you critically hit with the arcane or cold based attack, you add it just, everything just clips together like beauty. It's like okay. So I'm pretty sure I've covered everything, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this loadout. Look, listen, okay, listen. I'll go back to the page so you can see like my loadout and shit, and you already know what I put first. That's kind of what, if icy terrain, and then disintegrate, and then I have fanning the flames at R1, and then my superchargers, as you can see, Ice Knife first, and then my AoE power ability. Copy that from, you know, listen, whenever you use this, I can promise you top of the charts if you spec right, know what you're doing, and you do everything right. I'm going to go ahead and show some footage, but just note I am level 67, okay? But this is not showing off the damage. It's basically showing off the area of effect. It still does massive damage. I mean, you'll see, but you know, it's really showing off the area of effect, okay? So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, leave it a like. Let me know in the comments what you think about this loadout. What could I change? I personally think I could change maybe a power or two around, but that'll be later in the future, you know, if I come out with another video for that. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy One Punch Gaming signing out. Until next time, peace.